Planet Dolan.
From kinky kangaroos to pensive pigs, we look at 8 experiments with animal sperm that will shock you. Hey there, I'm Hellbent. I'm here to learn you suspiciously amazing facts that I didn't just make up. Number 8. Kangaroo sperm. In the 60s, scientists were obtaining kangaroo sperm by a method called electroejaculation, which is actually a little bit worse than it sounds. They would send an electrical jolt through the poor animal's rectum to extract themselves some baby gravy. Hey, that's pretty fucked up, you're probably thinking right now. Well, it gets worse. The researchers found that getting the sperm from an unconscious kangaroo didn't give much sauce, and doing the procedure on an awake kangaroo might just traumatize them for life. Oh, but the dead ones gave way more sperm than the other options. And you already know where this is going. The researchers killed the kangaroos until they filled their cum quota. We figured it all out in 1997 though. Now we can get huge loads of jizz from the kangaroos without killing them. What a brave new world. Number 7. Ocelot in the cat box. If you've never heard of an ocelot, you're probably not alone. They're like a wild, bigger cousin of the house cat that may go extinct. In an attempt to remedy this, scientists have started trying to introduce ocelot DNA into the common house cat. But how would one do this? Well, in one experiment, they blasted a male cat's testicles with X-rays to kill off all the cat's sperm. Then they injected an ocelot sperm into the cat's testicles, forming cells into the poor cat's sac. Then after a few weeks, presto, the mutilated tomcat was successfully producing ocelot sperm. Not quite sure how the house cat's gonna fuck the ocelot, but hey, science finds a way, maybe like a little kitty cat stepladder. Who am I kidding? They're gonna extract it, and then they're gonna inject it. Thanks a lot, science. I really needed that mental image. Number 6. Genius Babe. In late 2015, scientists began inserting human DNA into pig and sheep embryos. Besides the fact this kind of thing's fun for scientists, it was actually an attempt to harvest usable organs for human transplant. The scientists would use human stem cells and inject them into very young embryos while they're in the womb. But some groups are concerned that this blurs the line over what is human and what is animal to a disturbing degree. They're also worried that the pigs may develop altered intelligence levels. So, they might make super smart pigs that could take over the whole world. Just kidding, without thumbs they can't take over a shit. They're just gonna be a lot more aware that they're gonna be my bacon. Number 5. Frog or the toad. Some of the randier frogs in the rainforest have been observed trying to mate with toads during their mating season. Whether that's out of confusion or straight up not giving a flip is up for debate, but as far as scientists could tell, the two species couldn't make a hybrid. But scientists, they saw this as a challenge, so they decided to see what they could do about it. Ordinarily, Kermit's baby batter doesn't penetrate toad eggs, but scientists found if they injected the DNA carrying portions of the sperm directly into the egg, it would start to develop. From that point on though, they haven't had too much success creating a hybrid of the two species. But hey, a frog and a pig. Maybe we can make that work. Number 4. Gender-bent hens. This one might ruin your breakfast, or it might make it better if you're a fucking weirdo. Scientists have discovered how to manipulate a female chicken's biology so they produce sperm instead of eggs. Gonna go out on a limb and assume those aren't the egg whites you're looking for. High in protein though, if you just gotta get that protein in you real quick. But let's get off of that topic and never think about it again. Let's move on to how it works. With some chemical manipulation, scientists fiddle about with the hen's sex hormones, and when she matures, she has fully functioning testicles that produce sperm. Why would you do this? Great question. I have no idea. Number 3. Goat-Hamster. For reasons I'd rather not have explained to me, scientists were fooling around in a lab one day and decided to try to mix goat jizz with hamster eggs. Thankfully, not much happened, not even when they tried to strip away the egg's outer layer. Then they thought, why not chuck the goat gravy into a pig's uterus to see if that made a difference? So that's kind of what they did. They took a bunch of goat cum and put it into a dead pig's uterus. Now understand, this step was vital because, never mind, it's just fucked up. Maybe they had a surplus of dead pigs and goat cum and they just didn't want them to go to waste? That's literally the best case scenario I can think of here. Just what the fuck kind of lab was this anyways? Well, shock and horror aside, it totally worked. The goat gravy was ready to accept the hamster's eggs as their home. Nothing happened after that because even embryos aren't dumb enough to think a goat-hamster creature would work. But hey, it's just the beta phase, get some monkey brains, some virgin blood, maybe an orphan soul. If you can get your hands on one of those, probably got one laying around. Number 2. Scrappy. Scrappy's a pretty deadly disease that affects sheep and goats. It's passed on from mother to newborn, but scientists were trying to figure out if the sheep were passing it on through sex. So they took the semen of some infected ram and injected it directly into the brains of mice. Yeah, I know, sounds kinda psycho, but this one actually makes a little bit of sense. Scrappy affects the brain, and they figured if the semen had no effect through contact with the brain, then sheep wouldn't transmit the disease through sex. Luckily, those mice didn't get scrappy, but when the experiment was repeated with a different strain of the disease, researchers got different results. So spread the word. Mice having sex with sheep should wear protection. Probably shouldn't tell the farmers, though. They have it coming. Number 1. Human ape hybrids. In the 1920s, Russian geneticist Ilya Ivanovich Ivanov tried to engineer a human Z, a human ape hybrid. Stalin hired Ivanov, ordering him to create a hybrid human Z that wouldn't care about the quality of food it consumed. Ivanov got to work, but he was more set on trying to prove creationism wrong than making the Soviet super army that Stalin had in mind. But the job turned out to be harder than he thought. First, he conducted a heap of experiments trying to combine human sperm with ape eggs, which didn't work. Then he tried using ape sperm on a human subject, which thankfully failed. After years of trying to play God, Stalin learned of Ivanov's failure and he was fired and arrested. So thankfully, Stalin didn't get his super Soviet hybrid army, but poor Ivanov was exiled for his troubles. Then again, we're talking about a monkey fucker, so good riddance. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
A man in a suit who dragged him onto the ship. Then, he was taken into a circular room with a luckily attractive alien who then proceeded to have sex with him. But after the deed was done, he was left on Earth and felt miffed that he was just used like a breeding stallion.